Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Covalent, or CQT is the ticker for their crypto. This was requested by a follower of mine on the Discord server. So if you want me to take a look at some of the projects that we don't usually cover on the channel, then make sure to join the Telegram chat or the Discord server and let me know what projects you want me to look at, and I will make sure to make a video on those basically. So yeah, I don't want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is strictly my opinion on the markets. So we do have this huge scam wake on KuCoin. So I think this was the day they were listed on KuCoin, and they pretty much went from 73 cents all the way to $50, which is pretty crazy, right? If you had some sell orders on those prices. But all right, now looking at the chart, this is the daily chart, by the way, and I'm just going to do a quick update on this crypto and tell you where I think we're heading. So obviously, you see this large bull flag playing out right now, and the target from that bull flag is you take the pole, and the pole is considered to be the start of the move, of the impulsive move, all the way to where we started correcting, or from where we started correcting. Now you take that pole and you place it at the breakout target, right? You place it where you started breaking out, and that gives you a target of $2.95. So from here, we are looking for that target over there at $2.95. I do think that is still possible. The current price of this token is $1 and almost 19 cents. So currently, what is happening over here is, so you could say that we are in a bit of a head and shoulders pattern over here, right? And this would be the neckline, right? So you kind of lost the neckline over there, right? You kind of lost the neckline, and you're coming back and you found support. So basically you are actually right now, you are in a target towards the downside, right? You take a trend line from the head to the neckline, you place it where it started breaking out, and that pretty much brings you back in to the bull flag, right? And that would be bearish, bringing you all the way back down to 77 cents. But obviously, we are going to be biased towards the upside because Bitcoin is going to be appreciating, but we can't be certain, right? So you lost the neckline, which is basically the two lows connecting in between the left shoulder and the head, and the right shoulder and the head. That is considered the neckline. You lost the neckline. You found support at the 55 EMA, and you're bouncing off this multi-month support line that we touched in July. We touched it in September, and now we're touching it again. And after every single touch from this trend line, we had a strong move towards the upside. So for example, here we had a move, a 530% move to the upside. From here, we had a 85% move. So if, let's say, from here we have a 2x, a 100% move, which is, let's say that's possible because we've had nice moves before, that would put you at $2.35, and to our target from the bull flag, that puts you at a 150% profit trade pretty much. So yeah, technically right now you're in a target towards the downside, but you're getting supported by this multi-month support, and that is potentially what can save you, right? And what else can happen is potentially if we even start losing this, you might find support on this bull flag previous resistance that we had, right? So you might just bounce off that level and start going. But honestly, I don't envision that. And what I think is going to happen is you have the EMAs so close together, right? So what you're looking for is perhaps for an EMA squeeze. We're going to get a move towards the upside. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if by tomorrow this project has had like a 30% move towards the upside, because it's been consolidating for quite a while right now, and you don't want to lose structural support, because if you do, then this support trend line, this multi-month support trend line, will turn into resistance, right? And you don't want to see that happen. Now, if I go up and bring out the fib, and I'm just going to lay the fib from this low in September to the swing high over here in August. So pretty much this bull flag target will be somewhere in between the 1.414 and the 1.272. So that will be our first take profit area. And the second one would be over here. Okay, the second one is going to be here at the 1.618. And we're going to be in that technical target only after you break this high. And if you're in a target of the bull flag and you get to $2.95, then obviously you're breaking this high, and then you're in a target to $3.89. Obviously, from there we can get overextended and pretty much get to $5.60 on the second fib level. But that's an overextension, and you don't want to. You can't be certain that those targets will be met, and you can't even be certain that $3.89 will be met, but that is your technical target after breaking this previous high. We do have some resistance in this 1.414 and the 1.272. That will be potentially your first take profit area where you can sell like 20% of your tokens and buy back in if we have a pullback, but you're looking at this $3.89, okay? Providing we can hold support and providing we don't fall into this down channel, right? Which was the flag of the bull flag pattern, right? So yeah, this head and shoulders pattern is really what I don't like currently. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we have a bounce from this green support line, and that's pretty much what I think is going to happen, because Bitcoin corrects on the weekends and has a move or starts moving on Mondays, and that's pretty much been the case for the past couple of months. I think I'm gonna address that in a Bitcoin video later on. That's gonna be your little cheat sheet on Bitcoin. So yeah, also take a look at this swing low over here. As you can see, we pretty much bounced off of this crossroads that we have with the bull flag, right, and this support trend line, this multi-month support trend line. And you don't want to be losing that low. You don't want to be losing 81 cents. And if you're in a target towards the downside at 77 cents, then you're coming back all the way down below this low of the Fibonacci retracement. You're coming back down and you're losing structural support. You're losing the previous swing low, and you're in a downtrend, right? Because you're making lower lows and you're making lower highs, and you don't want to see that. That would be pretty bearish. But if you start falling down, I would start dollar cost averaging, but I wouldn't be putting too much money into this project if the head and shoulders pattern is carried out. On the other hand, if we do bounce off of this level over here, we would create a nice double bottom pattern, which would have a breakout target. Let's say that breakout target would be, let me give you that target. That breakout target would be pretty much the previous swing high at $2.13. So yeah, a lot of things can happen with this over here. Let's jump into the daily RSI real quick. So we can see that we have two set of supports and resistance. So the first one are the pink lines, and the pink lines are the major long-term resistance and support. And you see I've outlined the times where we have bounced off of those levels. So once you see the pink resistance being broken, that is potentially your kind of signal that we're turning bullish, we're flipping bullish, and we're gonna go to the overextended here to the overbought on the RSI and go absolutely parabolic. The other set of support and resistance are these green lines, and these green lines are just a little tighter version of this larger pink symmetrical triangle, because both of these are symmetrical triangles. They both are bullish patterns, because we are in a bull market. So there's always going to be bias towards the upside based on the fact that we are in a bull market. You see that we have a lot of touches off of this support line. Draw this out on your RSI on the daily chart, and this will help you, help you better understand the movements and the market, right? If you see a breakout, bang, you're going to the overbought, and you don't want to be selling when you're breaking out, right? So yeah, look for support. Where you can find support as well is you can start coming back down. Let me just give you that target. You can start coming back down to 43 on the fib, right? So if we end up anywhere there, that would be a nice place to start dollar cost average. But I would assume if we go anywhere to the 43 on the RSI, that means that we're coming back down on the price action, and that means that we have lost structural support. But hey, you know, you can lose structural support, and if you have a nice bounce on the RSI, you can have a move towards the upside after that, because you can see that we have held this support line. It was resistance over here, then we bounced off of it, moved towards the upside, another bounce, moved towards the upside, had a little fake out, bounced off the pink support line, a move towards the upside, and now we're above this green line, right? So anywhere below 43 or 46 on the RSI is a nice place to start dollar cost averaging, and look for bounces, okay? Look for bounces off of these support lines. They're very important, because if you catch a bounce, that's where you want to buy in, because you're going to have a move from the upside to the upside, and you can potentially get rejected from this pink resistance, come back down. You're pretty much squeezing up, and then you're going to have the breakout eventually. And honestly, I don't think we're going to carry out that target to 77 cents. But hey, I need to make you aware of the fact that we are in that target based on the head and shoulders pattern. So yeah, that's pretty much CQT for you guys. Thanks for the suggestion. That's your little quick, nice update. Well, I say quick, it was 11 minutes long. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to check out the Telegram chat and the Discord server. If you feel like supporting the channel, there is a wallet ID in the description for a USDT TRC20 network. If you feel like supporting the channel, that would be very much appreciated. Don't feel like you have to, though. That's it for me. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.